you actually should have a perspective on how valuable your seed is.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, talk about that a little bit. How valuable
raising someone else's children really gives you a greater perspective on how valuable being a father to your children are.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because when you raise somebody else's child, it's kind of like it's definitely like the same responsibility, but it's a different way, you know. But then when it's your child,
yeah,
it's really all on you.
Yeah.
You know, and there's nobody else that they're gonna turn to. You know, when you raise somebody else's seed or child, they can always like look for another father figure. But when you're the father, you are the figure.
Right.
That's it. You know,
Absolutely.
You don't even want them to turn anywhere. They looking at you, like I said about guidance. You're learning at the same time with them, but they're still looking at you for guidance.
So how old is Parker now?
She's 3. She'll be 4 on Friday on the 18th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you decide it's time to be a father? When Parker was born, or?
No, I think I was already doing with my nieces or with my little sister. I think I was already that father figure. In retrospect, I think I was just doing what I thought was necessary. But in retrospect, I think I was the father figure already. Right? So it was kind of easy to say, oh, I got a child now. Like, this is what I need to do. I did it. I seen what not to do. I think I know what I should do.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, when they come, it's like all that stuff is out the window. It don't matter what you thought. Now you just got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely.
To answer your question, when did I know that this is you a father? When I held her the first time, and I know that sounds like corny and cliche, but it means that it's real, it's tangible. You know, you looking in that baby's eyes and they looking at you, and you know that like it's all on you.
Right.
You know, regardless, it just, as a man, you feel like no matter what, it's on you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's up to you to pick that torch up and run with it.
Right.
Or you just gonna pass it to the next man, and that's it. You know, you can't really be mad at what they do with your child. But as for me, and I think you have to be a man to be a father. And so I'm happy that I was coming into manhood, so that helped me get into fatherhood. It's like graduating high school. Like, you can't not be a man and think you're a father. You know what I'm saying?
I believe we were all called into fatherhood from the very, very beginning. From the very, very
some of us don't get that call.
Some of us does not get it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But whether you pick it up in the beginning or the end and you have a kid, you're in fatherhood, whether you acknowledge it or not. So you have to decide on, are you going to become a father at conception, or are you going to become a father toward the end?
18 years later.
18 years later, 20
like,
years later, because it's never going to stop. You know what I'm saying? And they got that attitude, I don't need you.